I'm guessing you don't want to tape up your stick. You can just leave it how it is. Eh?
Is it taped up? That's fine, right? Fine.
So I've been in the league for, was it gonna be my 14th year? Right here it says, 95 my flex, and then my last name. But you see here it says 63.
Yeah.
So I know this is the 63rd different type of stick I've had.
Wow.
Which is kind of crazy when you look at it.
What's the material these days? I mean, obviously it used to be wood, and they went aluminum for a while, right?
Graphite,
and they had the replaceable blades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is graphite, right?
So now they're whole sticks, because for a while they had it where you could they had the glue where you could heat the blade and put it in.
Right, so then I'm also custom where, so feel how thick his knob is.
Yeah.
So as far as the shaft and how thick this is,
yeah.
So that's just standard thickness.
Okay.
Now you can put tape jobs on, put whatever feels good.
Right.
Now feel how skinny mine is.
Oh yeah.
So I used to sit.
This feels good. I want to use one of your sticks. You got an extra one?
I should have grabbed one. I used to sit there at the rink before games and I would get a sander and I would shave my shaft down.
Yeah.
And it would break all the time, but I just like the feel.
Yeah.
And then finally one summer, Bauer's like, hey, we're gonna send you an example. So they customized it. Now I can just walk in, tape my stick,
yeah.
go play.
Golf versus Hockey with Tyler Seguin, presented by Omega. Tyler Seguin is a professional hockey player and center for the Dallas Stars. Tyler grew up in Ontario, Canada, and began playing hockey at a young age. Tyler was taken as the second overall pick in the 2010 NHL draft by the Boston Bruins and won a Stanley Cup with the Bruins in his rookie year at just 19 years old. In 2013, he was traded to the Dallas Stars and is still with the team today. Tyler's been named to 6 NHL All-Star games and in 2022 became the first member of his draft class to reach 700 points. He is commonly known as one of the best playmakers in the league. Tyler is also an avid golfer and is always striving to better his game.
Good one to start off with, eh?
All right, so I want to learn a slap shot,
okay.
Maybe a one-timer, but start with the slap shot.
All right, we'll start with a stationary slap shot.
Okay.
So this doesn't happen that much in games.
Yeah.
If there's a loose puck, you're gonna jump into it, you're still gonna be moving.
Yeah.
But this is like the closest thing that can be to a golf swing.
Right.
The setup is pretty similar. I'm over top. I know if the puck is at my back foot, I'm most likely gonna ball it off to the right.
Okay.
I know that if it's more in the front and the middle, I can kind of control.
Okay.
Because if I'm going top left corner,
I'm
gonna probably hit a draw.
Gotcha.
So it's following through and pointing where my target is.
I see.
So it's following and pointing to go to the left.
Yep.
So that'd be the easiest way to explain direction anyways, as far as that.
So farther back, it's gonna start everything more right.
Probably. You can still hit left, but it's just instantly falling off.
Yeah.
And making you go to the right.
There's a lot of analogies to golf, actually. Okay, super cool. In golf, we're always trying to hit the ball first, right? Because hitting behind the ball is a fast shot. But slap shot's different, as I understand it.
Yeah, it can be. If you're talking to a beginner, you're talking about hitting the ice, really first.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, like when you get higher levels, you are trying to pick the puck a bit more.
Okay.
I find it easier to get the puck up. Okay. If I'm hitting too far behind the puck, I'm most likely going to keep it on the ice.
Gotcha.
Which is okay too.
Yeah.
And it depends a lot of time where the puck is, how fast it is. If it's a hard puck, you're moving really hard, especially one-timers. It's hard to get it up, it's so quick. You end up missing where you're hitting it, like a golf ball, and it ends up dying. You hit behind the puck too much, and it goes low.
Gotcha.
And then a lot of times at least for me personally, when I'm trying to get it up, I'm not really hitting the heel of my blade.
Okay.
I'm hitting middle to toe.
Is that because of the curve?
It's because of the curve.
Yeah.
And that just helps elevate it quicker, and it's why guys have different curves.
Gotcha. Can I try one?
Yeah.
All right.
Again, we're doing stationary, right?
Yeah.
So move up like a golf swing.
Oh, I see.
So where's your golf swing right now? You're kind of angled.
Yeah.
Stay square like you would a golf swing.
Okay.
So you stay square. You think of this as your driver, so you're kind of just off your front foot.
Yeah.
Because this is going to help you get it up a bit more.
Got it.
If you're back here, it might be hard to get it up.
Gotcha.
And then you're thinking about just the movement. You can compare it to a golf swing. I'm transferring weight to my back foot.
Yeah.
My plane is a little more inside. You guys are kind of
here,
right? I'm inside. and then my power is coming from this hip and really torquing there, and that's where it comes from.
Gotcha. All right.
Give it a whip. Puck's up.
All right.
I hit him right in the chest.
Okay.
But
I want to score.
the puck's in the air.
All right, so if I want to actually score, I got to go for a corner, right?
You have to pick a corner. So then this can go about, you know, it's feel too, right? It's like if you're playing a cut or a draw. You know, if you're cutting the ball, you may be falling off a bit. If you're drawing it, you're really staying on. So if you want to think about a cut, you think about top right corner here.
Yeah.
So I want you to think about when you're finishing, you're really pointing and finishing, almost cutting the ball to get it to the right.
Okay.
I mean, that's pretty close to top right.
Yeah.
I mean, it might hit his shoulder, but that's as close as you're probably gonna get right there. Hits the net, it's in.
We're here today at the Nelson Golf and Sports Club and the Ritz-Carlton in Las Colinas, a suburb of Dallas. This was the home of the Byron Nelson Golf Classic on the PGA Tour for 35 years. It was also Byron's home club where he visited every day, and the club has a lot of historical memorabilia. He even had his own golf school here, and where I recently opened up my first Chris Como Golf Academy. Okay, and I've been watching you hit a few, so I kind of already have a sense of your golf swing.
Right.
Now, you know, your tendency is to go back a little bit flat, shorter, very sort of like hockey swing looking, which I would say is fine. The problem is you actually don't do things in your golf swing that you do in your hockey shot that would be helpful to your golf swing.
Yep.
Like, namely, you make sort of a shorter, kind of flat backswing, but then through it, you sort of tuck your hips underneath, your body lifts up a bit, and that's why the contact's a little bit inconsistent. Hit the first one thin, sometimes you hit some fat ones. Unlike hockey, we don't want to hit the ground first. We want to hit the ball first. But when you lift up this way, your sort of tush, your pelvis tucks underneath, you lift up, it makes it very hard to have that contact point be consistent.
Okay.
Show me a slap shot real quick, like a mimic a slap shot. Okay, cool. Now also, when you do a slap shot, you ever notice how like people, you know, I'm sure you've seen that,
Especially
sort of
a one-timer?
that trail foot, yeah, exactly, that trail foot slides back.
Right.
Okay? In the actual game,
right.
If someone's hitting a slap shot, it's probably more in the context of like a one-timer.
Movement, yep.
Yep, someone's like passing the puck, you just kind of hit off the
Right.
pass, right?
I'll show you some one-timers when I go and hit it and how it can translate to a golf ball.
Okay.
And when I miss, I can fall off it.
Yeah.
But I just left the rink hitting 100 one-timers,
Yeah.
and I go and try to hit a golf ball.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm falling off. You know, this is all, I don't stay in, I sway.
Yeah, you start to recruit
And if someone chirps me, I'm like, it's hockey.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that makes no sense.
Yeah.
But I can show you why. Here's where you're really gonna see comparable to golf. You get your hips movement, I can go down. But this is where I always say, you know, middle of the season when my golf swing, I'm like spraying everything.
Yeah.
It's because I'm taking too many one-timers.
Yeah.
Because I'm falling off everything. So when I get a pass from you, if I want to go top right, I kind of fall off because I need to point there.
Yeah.
If I want to go top left, I'm really hooking the ball.
Yeah.
I'm really smoking and hooking the ball top left.
You're like so many other people where their job gets in the way with their golf game. It sucks,
Right.
doesn't it? Ah, there
So
you go.
it's a little here based on how I moved. So instinctively I know it's got to
Right
go
side.
far.
So if I wanted you to go top left, I'd feed you a little far.
Middle,
forward.
in front, wherever. So based on just where it is,
Yeah.
it's in my sweet spot. I can control wherever I want it to go.
Was that sweet spot?
Yeah, that
Okay.
was good.
My turn?
Your turn.
All
Let's
right.
do it. Just think about, you know, transitioning to opening up.
Yeah.
You're opening your back right leg.
Got it.
And then you're just twerking through, maybe like your driver, and hitting it with that power. There.
Got it.
I'll give you some slow ones. Oh. See? You know what you did there though?
What?
With your iron swing, you lifted your head.
Oh, geez, all right.
It's the same thing.
Okay,
You
golf lessons.
Stay on the ice.
Okay.
And I'll watch where the puck goes.
Okay.
For
we got it.
contact. Oh yeah.
All right.
We got contact now.
All right, better. All right, we got one. We gotta get one on net.
Both of those have missed to the right.
Yeah,
Because you're
adjust.
kind of falling off of it.
Okay,
You can think of staying on it. You think about hitting a draw and see where it goes.
got it. All right,
Just
we
like
got on
that.
net.
We're getting better here.
Center, wait, hold on. That was in his pads. We're gonna get one corner right now.
All right. You better be able to make my golf game jump like I'm making your hockey game jump right now.
So a lot of great players, Scotty Scheffler, a lot of guys have a little bit of that trail foot sliding back. Now part of that is that it helps them really stay in their posture a bit instead of pushing to where they work underneath. Now there's other variations of it, but you actually need a little bit of that feeling to help keep your chest more over the shot as you come through the ball, okay? So I actually want you to make a swing, both hands on the club like normal, not slap shot anymore.
Okay.
Pull your right foot back a little bit. And if you go to the top, just go to the top and stop, you're gonna feel as you come down, this pelvis stays back and your chest stays over it a little bit more.
Okay.
As opposed to before you would work kind of that way.
Okay.
Okay? So use that trail foot back, still turn through the shot, but that trail foot back is gonna help you not stand up as much.
Still got up.
A little bit. Actually, no, you stayed pretty good with that. The bottom was just a little bit too far down, but you stayed down in the shot really good.
Okay.
So give another one. Trail foot back. There you go. And if you're doing this drill, this is a great drill for anybody who has that early extension. The thing you got to make sure though is if you're staying down, you really get that lead side out of the way as you stay down.
Won't you be snapping it a lot too though, till you find that?
Yeah,
like for that one?
Until you find it.
Okay.
But there's ways to fix that. So let's start with the solid contact.
Okay.
There you go.
I thought it was snap hooked over
Yeah,
there.
that was
honestly.
good. That was great. You stayed down, your left side got out of the way, and that's what controlled the face more. Okay?
Yep.
Go for it again. Right idea, but see how it's not going left?
Yeah.
Cool. And then even now, over to keep drawing analogies, when you hit a slap shot, you're gonna see that left leg almost create a post, right? Try to have a little bit of that.
Okay.
But for your particular sort of swing fault, this is a really good drill, really good feel.
I mean, I didn't say you had any faults on the ice.
But you didn't have to say it. That's awesome right there.
Okay.
Really, really solid. You know, a drill like this, it's good to sort of elicit a feel, and then it's like, how do you take it to more of your orthodox motion?
Right.
Still feel like that trail hip is staying back. Chest stays down and through it. It works through it. Good. That was really solid.
Felt good.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So that is a drill that's
target.
very sort of analogous to something you do in your sport, hockey, a slap shot, that I think that feel brought into your golf swing will actually help you quite a bit.